VIP Invitational. It's the series where we give our top players the chance to battle it out for some extra cash. I'm Anna Fowler, and joining me once again is the lovely Josh Thomas, Poker Heaven's VIP manager, which is...
Good question. Well, amongst the multitude of tasks I have on a day-to-day basis, the very, very important thing is that I look after the players. We're a very well-known poker site. We have a lot of VIP players, so on a day-to-day basis, I offer them support, promotions. I go to tournaments with these guys, and it's great fun. It's great fun.
So you look after them very well.
Absolutely.
Brilliant stuff. Well, before we get to the action this week, let's take a look at what the tournament is about. The tournament is open to players who rake over $1,000 in a single month. The winner will take home the $1,500 first prize. Remaining players will take home a slice of the $5,000 prize pool. So over the last few months, we're beginning to see some familiar faces on the table, like Jedi Mind,
Cost Killer,
yeah, and Noise Boy as well as some fresh faces. Have you got any advice that you give to any newcomers joining us?
Absolutely. I would like to think that these guys watch the tournament on a month-by-month basis, but if they don't, 4 points that I think are very useful for newcoming players. Number 1, don't limp in. If a hand's good enough to call with, it's definitely good enough to raise with. Number 2, you should raise the limpers. If you've got a tight table image, you can use that to your advantage and try and steal some pots. Number 3, expect to lose the blinds. Don't hang on to them. They're treated as tax. They're not your chips. You've already put them in there. That's in the pot already. It's not yours. And number 4, know when you're committed. If you stick in a third of your chip stack, if you put in a raise, you're probably pot committed. So unless you think you're dominated, stick it in. See how you go.
Thanks, Josh. Like your points. Right, before we start, let's take a look at the final table chip counts. Travers has just under 13,000 chips and needs to get lucky if he is going to rival the big boys. And they are Levan 2, who has just over 50,000 chips, and Teddy 73, towering over them all with 55,000 chips. Right, let's get straight to the action.
Okay, straight into the final table.
What do you think is going through their heads on the final table?
All matter of things, I'm sure. I guess it all depends on, your chip stack and what type of player you are. For me, it'll be, now I'm at the final table, I'll focus on trying to win the tournament. I don't want to finish 10th, 9th,
Do you reckon 8th. This is when they get really competitive?
Yeah, you've got to pick your right spot, but absolutely, and I think, Teddy, ace-king there, the right thing to do.
Yeah.
We should see Levan fold here. Because...
Do you think he will?
Of course he will. Of course he will. You only have the best players at Poker Heaven. Well, and some fish too.
He's taking his time. I think he's trying to psych Teddy out.
I think he's just doing it for the cameras.
Bit of a, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Well done to Teddy.
Yeah, nice little...
Nice to see Travers.
Oh, of course, and Noise Boy as well.
Yeah, and P-Pig and P-Small. I'm sure I've seen them on the top table at some point.
Have you now?
Yes,
I've
sure
definitely seen
have.
Raise-em-all. Or Raise-Mal, as somebody's called it before.
We've got Noise Boy, of course. We mentioned him before on the top table.
Okay. Come on, Cost Killer. Re-raise. He had position, so I would have thought,
Playing it safe.
Maybe Max Fool's got a tight table image and Cost Killer thought, right, well, he must have a hand now. Which is one of these things,
Well, we haven't seen how they've been playing pre-top table, have we? So maybe,
That's true. Maybe he did have a tight table image. And because of that, can steal the blinds.
Yeah. Okay, Max Fool. Well done.
Oh, look at that.
Noise Boy with pocket sixes.
No. Look at Lacoste.
Where are you looking?
Lacoste man.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He's got some rockets.
He has.
Let's see how he plays it.
This should be interesting.
And he's stuck in about a quarter of his chip stack, Noise Boy. I'd like to see Lacoste. Is he going to stick it all in?
Yeah.
But does Noise Boy think he's committed? Well, obviously he does.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Now, unless a miracle happens...
I think we're going to say goodbye to somebody.
All he needs to see... A spade. He can hit a spade. A spade or a 6. but it
It's
doesn't
all
count.
over. Noise Boy, our first one to leave the top table.
Once again, in the small blind again, a decent hand. El Levan with the Cowboys.
I'm looking at Teddy with ace-3.
Could get into some trouble there, actually.
Well, I was going to say to you, actually, because obviously sometimes with an ace, you think, yes, like me. But if you've got a small kicker like a 3, is it really worth it? Is it
well,
overvalued?
I think El Levan is going to obviously raise in the small blind. It's going to look like he's stealing. Teddy will look down at his ace-3 and probably, I don't know, stick it all in. The problem is, I mean, you're still 9-handed. I mean, there's still a lot of play to be had. So he may overvalue that ace high.
Yeah.
All it is ace high. You know, whereas Levan's already got his kings. And min raise, that's a... should have stuck it up a little bit more. Well, you
What
know...
the... Why did he do that?
Well, it looked like... I mean, it was a small raise to maybe look like it was just stealing.
Yeah, I guess.
And Teddy, unless he hits... Well, all he can hit now is an ace.
An ace. Which... Well, he's not out, though, is he? He's just lost a whole load of chip.
Absolutely, about 80% of his chip stack's gone.
So, watching the VIP Invitational with the VIP manager with 9 VIPs left on the top table.
So, 9-handed. We've got a few hands here. Well, obviously, Cost Killer in the big blind
Kings.
with his Cowboys. I wonder what Max Fool's going to do here. I mean, he might...
Well, it's what we were talking about last time, wasn't it? This time, he's actually got a high...
He has got
the queen.
He's got a good hand. Now, if Cost Killer pushes here, Max Fool will probably call. I don't know. It's just a min raise. There you go. Cost Killer. Instant call. Pocket Kings.
Right move.
By Max Fool. And Max Fool, he's hit his ace. Well,
Nice.
It obviously was the right move. I mean...
Very nice.
Yeah, Cost Killer, unlucky there. Okay, Levan. He's got some ladies in the corner
Just
there.
having a look, and there's
Pocket
the queens,
queens.
yeah.
Well, I'd be more excited about that personally.
Well, yes. And I'm just looking at Teddy and Maxwell, both of the... There's a few kings out on the table, aren't there? But
Yeah,
useless.
absolutely. And he's going to steal the blinds here. Jack 4, what is that? It's
Well,
not,
that was
not even worth
just quite
thinking
easy.
about. It's not even worth thinking about. But the blinds are quite big now, so they're worth stealing.
Right.
Okay, we've got... Well, there's 3 aces out there already, so... Travers, short stacked. What's he going to do?
I think he'll fold.
He's got... I mean, he's short stacked with an ace. I mean, he doesn't know that he's dominated by Lacoste Man. And obviously, a Teco pack. But that's tight play, very cagey play.
What's Teddy?
Well, see, it looks crazy.
It does look crazy.
It does look crazy. But if you're trying to steal a hand, you don't want to have ace... You know, ace 10 against
Why
Jacks.
has he gone all in, though?
He's short stacked. He obviously thinks, right, now's the time. I've probably got 2 live, not 2 live cards, but I've probably got 2 cards different to that of Teco pack. It's not necessarily as crazy as it looks. I mean, okay, he lost the hand and he was dominated. But if you're trying to eat... I mean, he maybe was trying to steal the blinds with that, hoping somebody didn't have a hand and got unlucky. But it isn't as crazy as it looks.
Would you have done it?
Well, you know...
Kind of an all or nothing moment, wasn't it?
I think so. I think he thought, now was the time to pick my spot.
Oh, we've got pocket queens down there. For Lacoste Man, who hasn't really done a lot so far, has he?
He's been biding his time
He
well.
has.
Well, as I say, you've got to be aggressive, but you've got to pick your spot. And if you have this tight table image that you don't play many hands...
But then doesn't that mean that when you do, people are kind of onto you because they think he must...
Yeah, well, this is... I mean, if he didn't have pocket queens, say he had, I don't know, queen 4, queen 5, Travers is... Okay, Cost Killer is in some serious trouble here.
Why is he all in on an 8 and a 6?
He's short-handed. He thought any 2 cards, I guess.
But it just seems a bit desperate to me.
It does. I mean, he's got a tough straight draw there, which he's not going to hit now, unless he hits...
No.
It's all over. And Lacoste Man takes down the pot.
Well done, Lacoste Man, but that means we lose Cost Killer.
Absolutely.
As well.
He's gone.
Right, pocket 6s for Travers.
And Kelly C with Ace Queen. I mean, it's a coin flip. But Travers, instantly all in. Short stacked. You get a pocket pair. Yeah. There's only one move.
Come on, Travers.
And Kelly, what she's doing by re-raising all in there is she's isolating Travers. It's a good play because Travers doesn't want to see any other callers, anyone who can hit another overcard to the 6. Now Kelly, there you go, hit her ace. And 2 pair now. All that
nice.
That's it, it's all over unless a 6
Oh
hit
no,
there.
but that means we say goodbye to Travers.
Travers is gone for another month though. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
He
we'll
will
see
be back.
him next month.
Okay, finally, 6-handed. And then we've got, max full, pocket kings in the big blind.
Nice.
I mean, there's been so many hands this month, this tournament, that are, big hands in the blinds. Anyone attempting to steal.
Kelly's short stacked.
She's not exactly short stacked. She's been caught with her hand in the cookie jar here. She's not short stacked. She didn't need to do that. She had the least amount of chips.
Right.
But she still had a lot of time to... she didn't need to make the move there, and it's very, very hasty play. And
I was going to say, I've got a feeling.
Ultimately,
we're going to lose Kelly.
It's Costa.
But she goes out in 6 with $250. Right, join us for some more action after the break.